There was once a man named Hiroshi who lived in the bustling heart of Tokyo. For years, Hiroshi felt like he was drowning in the noise of his own mind. The demands of his job, the pressure to succeed, and the constant chatter of his thoughts left him exhausted and overwhelmed. One day, after yet another sleepless night, Hiroshi stumbled upon a small Zen temple tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. Desperate for relief, he decided to step inside. There he met a Zen monk who introduced him to the practice of Zazen, or seated meditation. At first, Hiroshi struggled. His mind raced, his body ached, and he felt like giving up. But the monk encouraged him to keep going, to simply sit and observe his thoughts without judgment. Over time, something remarkable happened. Hiroshi began to notice a shift. The chaos in his mind started to quiet. He felt calmer, more focused, and more in control of his emotions. Through the simple yet profound practice of Zazen, Hiroshi discovered a strength within himself that he never knew existed. His story is just one example of how Zen practices can transform mental struggles into resilience and clarity. In this video, we'll explore 25 Zen exercises, just like the one that changed Hiroshi's life, to help you build mental strength and find peace in the midst of life's challenges. Stay with us because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to start your own journey toward a stronger, calmer mind. Let's begin. Now that we've seen how Zazen transformed Hiroshi's life, let's dive deeper into this foundational Zen practice. Zazen, or seated meditation, is the cornerstone of Zen Buddhism, tracing its origins back to ancient Japan and China. At its core, Zazen is about cultivating focus and inner calm by simply sitting and observing the mind. It's not about achieving a particular state or forcing thoughts away. It's about being present with whatever arises without judgment. To begin, posture is key. Sit on a cushion or chair with your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and hands resting gently in your lap. Your chin should be slightly tucked and your gaze soft, directed slightly downward. This posture helps create a sense of stability and alertness, allowing you to stay grounded during your practice. Next, focus on your breath. Breathe naturally but with intention. Feel the air entering and leaving your body, and if your mind starts to wander, which it will, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple act of returning to the breath is where the magic happens. It trains your mind to stay present, building mental resilience over time. Consistency is crucial. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a difference. Like Hiroshi, you might find it challenging at first. Your body might ache and your thoughts might feel overwhelming. But remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's practice. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts. The mental chatter will quiet and you'll feel more centered, even in the midst of life's chaos. Zazen is more than just a meditation technique. It's a way of training the mind to find peace in the present moment. And as we'll see in the next section, there are even more advanced techniques to deepen this practice. But for now, start small. Find a quiet space, sit, breathe, and let the journey begin. Now that you've established a foundation with basic Zazen practice, let's explore some advanced techniques to deepen your meditation and strengthen your mental resilience. One powerful method is counting breaths. This technique involves silently counting each inhale and exhale, typically up to 10, and then starting over. If your mind wanders and you lose count, simply return to 1 without judgment. This practice sharpens focus and helps anchor your attention in the present moment, making it especially useful for those days when your thoughts feel scattered or overwhelming. Another advanced approach is Koan meditation. Koans are paradoxical questions or statements like, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" or "What was your original face before you were born?" These aren't meant to be solved logically, but to challenge the mind and break habitual patterns of thinking. During Zazen, you can silently repeat a koan, allowing it to sit in your awareness. Over time, this practice can lead to profound insights and a deeper understanding of the nature of the self and reality. Of course, even with these techniques, challenges like restlessness or discomfort may arise. When this happens, try shifting your focus to the sensations in your body. Notice where the restlessness manifests, perhaps in your legs or your chest, and observe it without trying to change it. Often, simply acknowledging the discomfort can lessen its intensity. If physical pain becomes too distracting, it's okay to adjust your posture slightly. The goal isn't to endure pain, but to cultivate awareness and compassion for your experience. Remember, advanced techniques aren't about achieving a perfect state of meditation. They're tools to help you explore the depths of your mind and build greater mental strength. Whether you're counting breaths, contemplating a koan, or sitting with restlessness, each moment of practice is an opportunity to grow. And as we move forward, we'll explore how to integrate these insights into other aspects of your life, starting with the complementary practice of Kinhin, or walking meditation. Now that we've explored the depths of seated meditation, let's step into the world of Kinhin, or walking meditation. This practice is a beautiful complement to Zazen, offering a dynamic way to cultivate mindfulness while in motion. Kinhin is often practiced between periods of seated meditation, serving as a bridge that keeps the mind focused and the body energized. The purpose of Kinhin is to bring the same level of awareness you develop in Zazen into your everyday movements. It's about being fully present with each step, noticing the sensations in your body, and maintaining a calm, steady rhythm. This practice not only enhances mindfulness, but also strengthens your connection to your physical self, helping you become more attuned to the subtle movements and shifts in your body. To begin Kinhin, stand with your hands in the shashu position, your left hand gently closed in a fist resting against your abdomen and your right hand covering it. Keep your posture upright, just as you would in Zazen, with your gaze soft and directed slightly downward. Start walking slowly, taking small, deliberate steps. With each step, synchronize your breathing. For example, you might inhale as you lift your foot and exhale as you place it down. The key is to move with intention and awareness, letting go of any rush or distraction. As you walk, focus on the sensations in your feet, the pressure, the texture of the ground, and the rhythm of your steps. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the act of walking. This practice is especially helpful for those who find it challenging to sit for long periods, as it allows you to maintain mindfulness while staying active. Kinhin also serves as a reminder that meditation isn't confined to stillness. It's a practice you can carry into every moment of your day, whether you're walking to work, strolling through a park, or even moving around your home. By integrating Kinhin into your routine, you'll find that mindfulness becomes a natural part of your life, enhancing both your mental clarity and physical awareness. As we continue, we'll explore how to take this practice even further by incorporating Kinhin into your daily activities, making mindfulness a seamless part of your everyday experience. Now that we've explored the foundations of Kinhin, let's take this practice beyond the meditation hall and into the rhythm of your daily life. Walking meditation isn't just a formal exercise, it's a tool you can use anytime, anywhere to bring mindfulness into your everyday activities. Whether you're walking to your car, pacing through the office, or even waiting in line, Kinhin can help you stay grounded and present. One of the simplest ways to incorporate Kinhin into your routine is during short breaks. If you've been sitting at your desk for hours, take a few minutes to stand up and walk mindfully. Focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the movement of your legs, and the rhythm of your breath. Even a brief walk around your workspace can refresh your mind and help you return to tasks with renewed focus. Commutes are another excellent opportunity to practice Kinhin. Instead of rushing to your destination, slow down and use the time to reconnect with your body and breath. If you're walking to a bus stop or train station, let each step be deliberate and intentional. Notice the sounds around you, the feel of the air, and the way your body moves through space. This simple shift in awareness can transform a mundane commute into a moment of calm and clarity. Even household chores can become a form of walking meditation. While vacuuming, sweeping, or tidying up, bring your attention to the physical sensations of movement. Feel the weight of your body shifting, the texture of the floor beneath your feet, and the flow of your breath. By infusing these everyday tasks with mindfulness, you'll find that even the most routine activities can become opportunities for mental strength and presence. For those who enjoy outdoor walks, Kinhin can deepen your connection with nature. As you stroll through a park or along a trail, let your senses fully engage with the environment. Notice the rustle of leaves, the warmth of the sun, or the coolness of the breeze. Each step becomes a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, grounding you in the present moment and fostering a sense of peace. The beauty of Kinhin lies in its adaptability. It doesn't require a specific setting or a block of time. It's a practice you can weave into the fabric of your day. By making walking meditation a regular part of your routine, you'll cultivate a habit of mindfulness that supports mental clarity and resilience in all aspects of life. As we move forward, we'll explore another powerful Zen practice, mindful breathing. This simple yet profound technique can anchor your mind in the present moment, offering a sense of calm and focus no matter where you are or what you're doing. Now that we've seen how Kinhin can bring mindfulness into your daily movements, let's turn our attention to one of the most accessible and transformative Zen practices, mindful breathing. This exercise is deceptively simple, yet its impact on mental strength and clarity is profound. At its core, mindful breathing is about anchoring your awareness in the present moment by focusing on the natural rhythm of your breath. It's a practice you can do anywhere, anytime, and it requires nothing more than your attention. The beauty of mindful breathing lies in its ability to calm the mind and reduce stress almost instantly. When you focus on your breath, you create a pause in the constant stream of thoughts that often overwhelm you. This pause allows you to step back from mental chatter and reconnect with the here and now. It's like hitting a reset button for your mind, giving you a moment of stillness amidst the chaos of daily life. To begin, find a comfortable position, whether sitting, standing, or lying down. Close your eyes if it helps you focus and take a few deep breaths to settle in. Then, let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest, or the gentle expansion and contraction of your abdomen. There's no need to control or alter your breath, simply observe it as it is. If your mind starts to wander, which it inevitably will, gently guide your attention back to your breath without judgment. This act of returning to the breath is where the real practice happens. Each time you bring your focus back, you're training your mind to stay present, building mental resilience one breath at a time. Mindful breathing is especially powerful during moments of stress or overwhelm. When you feel tension rising, take a few moments to focus on your breath. Even just 3 or 4 deep, intentional breaths can shift your state of mind, helping you approach challenges with greater calm and clarity. It's a tool you can use in the middle of a busy workday, during a difficult conversation, or even when you're lying in bed trying to quiet your thoughts. What makes this practice so effective is its universality. No matter who you are or what you're going through, your breath is always with you. It's a constant, steady presence that you can return to whenever you need grounding. By making mindful breathing a regular part of your routine, you'll cultivate a sense of inner stability that supports you through life's ups and downs. As we continue, we'll dive deeper into this practice by exploring different breathing techniques that can enhance your experience and bring even greater benefits. But for now, take a moment to try mindful breathing for yourself. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the simplicity of this practice remind you of the power of being fully present. Now that we've explored the basics of mindful breathing, Let's take this practice a step further by introducing a few variations that can deepen your experience and bring even greater benefits. These techniques are simple yet powerful, and they can help you tailor your breathing practice to suit your needs in different moments. One of the most effective variations is diaphragmatic breathing, sometimes called belly breathing. This technique involves breathing deeply into your diaphragm rather than shallowly into your chest. To try it, place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. As you inhale, focus on expanding your belly, allowing it to rise while keeping your chest relatively still. Then exhale slowly, feeling your belly fall. This type of breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. It's particularly helpful when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, as it encourages your body to shift into a calmer state. Another powerful technique is alternate nostril breathing, a practice rooted in ancient traditions. This method involves alternating the breath between your left and right nostrils, which is said to balance the two hemispheres of the brain and harmonize your energy. To practice, sit comfortably and use your right thumb to close your right nostril. Inhale slowly through your left nostril, then close it with your ring finger and exhale through your right nostril. Next, inhale through the right nostril, close it, and exhale through the left. Continue this pattern for several rounds, focusing on the smooth, even flow of your breath. Alternate nostril breathing is excellent for calming the mind, improving focus, and restoring a sense of balance. You might also explore counted breathing, where you set a specific count for your inhales and exhales. For example, you could inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This structured approach can help you maintain focus and create a rhythm that soothes your nervous system. It's a great option if you find your mind wandering during simpler breathing exercises, as the counting gives your brain a task to anchor onto. Each of these variations offers unique benefits, and you can experiment to see which ones resonate most with you. Some days you might prefer the grounding simplicity of diaphragmatic breathing, while other times the balancing effects of alternate nostril breathing might feel just right. The key is to listen to your body and choose the technique that supports you in the moment. As you incorporate these variations into your practice, you'll likely notice how they enhance your ability to stay present and centered. Whether you're seeking relaxation, focus, or emotional balance, these breathing techniques are tools you can return to again and again. And as we move forward, we'll explore even more ways to strengthen your mental resilience through Zen practices. For now, take a moment to try one of these breathing variations and see how it feels in your body and mind. Now that we've explored how mindful breathing can anchor us in the present moment, let's shift our focus to another powerful Zen practice, observing thoughts. This exercise is all about cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of your mental activity, which can help you build emotional resilience and deepen your self-awareness. Observing thoughts is a foundational Zen practice that teaches us to step back and witness our mind's activity without getting caught up in it. Instead of labeling thoughts as good or bad, right or wrong, we simply notice them as they arise, like clouds passing through the sky. This approach allows us to create space between ourselves and our thoughts, reducing their power to trigger stress or emotional reactions. To begin, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle into the moment. As you breathe, start to notice the thoughts that come into your mind. You might notice ideas, memories, worries, or plans. Whatever arises, simply observe it without trying to change it or push it away. Imagine you're sitting by a river, watching leaves float by on the surface. Each thought is like a leaf drifting into your awareness and then moving on. It's natural for your mind to wander or for certain thoughts to feel more persistent. When this happens, gently guide your attention back to the act of observing. Remember, the goal isn't to stop thinking or to achieve a blank mind. Instead, it's about developing a calm, detached awareness of your thoughts. Over time, this practice can help you recognize patterns in your thinking and gain insight into how your mind works. One of the most valuable aspects of observing thoughts is learning to let go of judgment. Often, we react to our thoughts with criticism or frustration, especially if they're negative or repetitive. But in this practice, we aim to meet every thought with curiosity and acceptance. If a thought feels heavy or uncomfortable, acknowledge it without resistance. By doing so, you'll find that even challenging thoughts lose their intensity when you stop fighting them. As you continue this practice, you might notice a growing sense of inner calm and clarity. Observing thoughts helps you realize that you are not your thoughts. They are simply mental events that come and go. This realization can be incredibly freeing, as it allows you to respond to life's challenges with greater perspective and emotional balance. To deepen this practice, try setting aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts. You can also incorporate this awareness into your daily activities, such as while walking, eating, or even during conversations. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel to step back and witness your mind's activity without getting swept away by it. Observing thoughts is a simple yet profound way to strengthen your mental resilience and cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself. As we move forward, we'll explore how to navigate some of the common challenges that arise during this practice, such as dealing with mental chatter. For now, take a moment to sit with your thoughts and see what you discover. Now that we've explored the basics of observing thoughts, let's take a closer look at how to handle one of the most common challenges in this practice, mental chatter. You know that feeling when your mind seems to race with thoughts, jumping from one idea to the next without pause. It's like a crowded marketplace inside your head, and it can be overwhelming. But don't worry, there are effective strategies to help you navigate this mental noise and stay focused during your observation exercises. One of the first steps in overcoming mental chatter is to recognize that it's a natural part of the process. Your mind is designed to think, and it's not unusual for thoughts to flow rapidly, especially when you're trying to observe them. Instead of resisting or fighting this mental activity, try to approach it with curiosity. Think of it as an opportunity to learn more about how your mind works. When you notice your thoughts racing, take a deep breath and remind yourself that this is just your mind doing its job. A helpful technique for managing mental chatter is to anchor your attention in the present moment. One way to do this is by focusing on your breath. As you sit quietly, bring your awareness to the sensation of breathing, the rise and fall of your chest, the coolness of the air entering your nostrils, and the warmth as you exhale. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, gently guide your attention back to your breath. This simple act of refocusing can help calm the mental noise and bring you back to the present. Another strategy is to label your thoughts as they arise. For example, if you notice a thought about work, you might silently say to yourself, "Thinking about work." If a memory pops up, you could label it as remembering. This practice helps create a bit of distance between you and your thoughts, making it easier to observe them without getting caught up in their content. It's like putting a name tag on each thought, which can help you stay detached and focused. If you find that certain thoughts keep coming back, try acknowledging them with kindness. Instead of pushing them away or getting frustrated, say to yourself, "I see you," or "Thank you for sharing." This gentle approach can help reduce the intensity of repetitive thoughts and make them feel less intrusive. Over time, you'll notice that even persistent thoughts lose their grip when you stop resisting them. It's also important to remember that mental chatter often increases when we're tired, stressed, or overstimulated. If you're having a particularly busy or challenging day, it might be helpful to shorten your observation practice or take a few moments to ground yourself before starting. You could try a quick body scan or a few minutes of mindful breathing to settle your mind before diving into the exercise. Finally, be patient with yourself. Overcoming mental chatter is a skill that takes time to develop. Some days your mind will feel calm and focused, while other days it might feel like a whirlwind of thoughts. Both experiences are valuable and part of the journey. The key is to keep practicing even when it feels difficult. Over time, you'll find that your ability to observe thoughts without getting swept away by them grows stronger, and your mental resilience deepens. As we move forward, we'll explore another powerful Zen practice that complements observing thoughts, the body scan meditation. This technique will help you deepen your awareness of physical sensations and further strengthen your mental clarity. For now, take a moment to sit with your thoughts, using these strategies to navigate any mental chatter that arises. Remember, every moment of practice is a step toward greater peace and understanding. Now that we've explored strategies for managing mental chatter, let's shift our focus to a practice that complements observing thoughts and brings a deeper sense of awareness to the present moment, the body scan meditation. This technique is a powerful tool for cultivating mental clarity and physical relaxation, helping you connect with your body in a way that fosters both calm and resilience. The body scan meditation is a practice rooted in mindfulness, where you systematically bring your attention to different parts of your body. By doing this, you not only release physical tension but also train your mind to stay present and focused. It's like giving your body and mind a gentle reset, allowing you to let go of stress and distractions. To begin, find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle. Start by bringing your awareness to the top of your head. Notice any sensations you feel there, perhaps a slight tingling, warmth, or even nothing at all. The key is to observe without judgment, simply acknowledging what's present. Next, slowly move your attention down to your forehead, then to your eyes, cheeks, and jaw. Notice if there's any tension in these areas, and if so, imagine it melting away with each exhale. Continue this process, shifting your focus to your neck, shoulders, and arms. Pay attention to the weight of your arms resting by your sides or on your lap. Are they heavy or light, warm or cool? Again, there's no need to change anything, just observe. As you move down to your chest and abdomen, notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Feel the rhythm of your breathing and how it connects you to the present moment. Then bring your awareness to your lower back, hips, and legs. Notice any sensations in your thighs, knees, calves, and feet. Take your time with each area, allowing yourself to fully experience the sensations without rushing. One of the most profound benefits of the body scan is its ability to help you release stored tension. Often, we carry stress in our bodies without even realizing it: tight shoulders, a clenched jaw, or a stiff back. By bringing mindful attention to these areas, you give yourself the opportunity to let go of that tension, creating a sense of ease and relaxation. This practice also strengthens your ability to stay present. As you move through each part of your body, you're training your mind to focus on one thing at a time. This can be incredibly helpful in daily life, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or scattered. Over time, you'll find that the body scan not only relaxes your body but also quiets your mind, making it easier to navigate challenges with clarity and calm. To make the most of your body scan meditation, try to practice it regularly, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. You can do it in the morning to start your day with a sense of groundedness, or in the evening to unwind and release the stress of the day. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel, and the deeper the benefits will become. As we continue, we'll explore how to deepen your body awareness even further, using the body scan to identify and release tension in more subtle ways. For now, take a moment to try this practice for yourself. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and begin your journey through your body, one breath at a time. Remember, this is your time to reconnect with yourself and cultivate a sense of peace and presence. Now that you've familiarized yourself with the basics of the body scan meditation, let's take it a step further and explore how this practice can help you deepen your body awareness and release tension in more subtle ways. This isn't just about relaxation, it's about building a stronger connection between your mind and body, which can significantly enhance your mental well-being over time. As you continue with the body scan, you might start to notice patterns in where you hold tension. For some, it's the shoulders or neck, while others might feel it in their lower back or jaw. These areas often act as storage spaces for stress, and by bringing mindful attention to them, you can begin to release that tension more effectively. The key here is to approach each sensation with curiosity and kindness, rather than frustration or judgment. To deepen your practice, try this. When you notice tension in a specific area, pause and breathe into that space. Imagine your breath flowing directly to that part of your body, softening and easing the tightness. You don't need to force anything, just allow the breath to naturally create a sense of openness and release. This simple act of breathing into tension can be incredibly powerful, helping you let go of stress on both a physical and emotional level. Another way to enhance your body awareness is to pay attention to the subtler sensations that might arise during the scan. For example, you might notice a faint warmth in your hands, a gentle pulsing in your feet, or even a sense of lightness in your chest. These sensations are often overlooked in our busy lives, but they can provide valuable insights into how your body is feeling in the moment. By tuning into these subtleties, you're training your mind to become more attuned to your body's needs, which can help you respond to stress more effectively. Over time, this deepened awareness can extend beyond your meditation practice and into your daily life. You might start to notice when your shoulders tense up during a stressful meeting or when your jaw clenches while driving in traffic. These moments of awareness give you the opportunity to pause, breathe, and release the tension before it builds up. It's like having an internal alarm system that helps you stay balanced and grounded, even in challenging situations. To make this practice even more impactful, consider pairing it with a moment of gratitude for your body. As you move through each part of your body during the scan, take a moment to thank it for all it does for you. Whether it's your legs carrying you through the day or your hands helping you create and connect, this sense of gratitude can deepen your appreciation for your body and strengthen your mind-body connection. As you continue to explore the body scan, remember that this is a practice of patience and presence. There's no need to rush or achieve a specific outcome. Each time you sit down to do the body scan, you're giving yourself the gift of awareness and relaxation. Over time, this practice can become a powerful tool for improving your mental well-being, helping you feel more grounded, calm, and resilient in the face of life's challenges. In the next section, we'll dive into another fascinating Zen practice that challenges the mind in a completely different way, working with koans. These paradoxical questions are designed to push your thinking beyond its usual limits, opening the door to deeper insights and understanding. But for now, take a moment to revisit the body scan and see how deepening your awareness can bring a new level of peace and clarity to your day. Now, let's shift our focus to a practice that invites you to think in entirely new ways, the art of working with koans. Koans are a unique and fascinating aspect of Zen philosophy, designed to push your mind beyond its usual patterns of thought. These paradoxical questions or statements might seem puzzling at first, but their purpose is to help you break free from rigid thinking and access deeper levels of understanding. A koan is not meant to be solved in the traditional sense. Instead, it's a tool to disrupt your logical mind and open you up to intuitive insight. One of the most famous examples is the question, what is the sound of one hand clapping? At first glance, this might seem nonsensical, but the real power of a koan lies in how it forces you to let go of conventional reasoning and explore the unknown. When you engage with a koan, you're not looking for a straightforward answer. Instead, you're being invited to sit with the question, allowing it to simmer in your mind. This process can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to finding quick solutions. But that discomfort is part of the practice. By sitting with the paradox, you're training your mind to embrace uncertainty and explore possibilities beyond the obvious. To begin working with a koan, start by choosing one that resonates with you. It could be a classic like, "What was your original face before your parents were born?" Or something simpler such as, "What is this?" Once you've selected your koan, bring it into your meditation practice. Sit quietly and repeat the koan to yourself, not as a question to answer, but as a doorway to deeper awareness. As you sit with the koan, notice what arises in your mind. You might find yourself wrestling with frustration, confusion, or even a sense of curiosity. These reactions are all part of the process. The goal isn't to figure out the koan, but to let it work on you, breaking down mental barriers and opening you up to new ways of seeing. Over time, you might notice that the koan begins to shift your perspective. What once seemed like an unsolvable riddle might start to feel like a mirror, reflecting back your own patterns of thought and belief. This is where the real magic of koan practice lies. It's not about finding an answer, but about discovering a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Koans can also be a powerful tool for cultivating patience and humility. They remind us that not everything can be understood through logic alone, and that sometimes the most profound insights come from simply being present with the unknown. This practice can be especially helpful in moments of stress or uncertainty, when our minds crave clarity and control. By embracing the paradox of a koan, you're training yourself to find peace in the midst of life's mysteries. As you explore koan practice, remember that there's no right or wrong way to engage with these questions. Each person's experience is unique, and the insights you gain will be deeply personal. The key is to approach the practice with an open mind and a willingness to explore the unknown. In the next section, we'll take this practice a step further by looking at specific examples of koans and how to work with them in your daily life. But for now, take a moment to sit with a koan of your choice and see how it opens up new pathways in your mind. You might be surprised by what you discover. Now that we've explored the essence of koan practice, let's dive deeper by looking at some famous examples and how you can approach them in your daily life. Koans are not just abstract puzzles, they are tools for transformation, designed to challenge your thinking and open your mind to new possibilities. One of the most well-known koans is, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" At first, this question might seem impossible to answer, but the key is not to search for a literal answer. Instead, let the question sit with you. Repeat it silently during meditation or throughout your day. Notice how it stirs your thoughts and emotions. Does it bring frustration, curiosity, a sense of wonder? These reactions are part of the process. The koan is working on you, breaking down your usual patterns of thought and inviting you to see beyond the obvious. Another classic koan is, "What was your original face before your parents were born?" This question invites you to explore your true nature beyond the identities and labels you've accumulated over time. As you sit with this koan, you might find yourself reflecting on who you are at your core, beyond your roles, achievements, or even your name. It's a powerful way to connect with a deeper sense of self. A simpler yet equally profound koan is, "What is this?" This question can be applied to anything: your breath, a tree, a sound, or even a thought. It's a reminder to approach life with curiosity and openness, free from assumptions or judgments. When you ask, "What is this?" you're not seeking an intellectual answer. Instead, you're inviting yourself to experience the present moment fully, without the filter of your mind's interpretations. To work with these koans, start by choosing one that resonates with you. Bring it into your meditation practice or reflect on it during quiet moments in your day. Don't try to solve it or force an answer. Instead, let the koan unfold naturally in your mind. Notice any thoughts, feelings, or images that arise. These are clues pointing you toward deeper insights. It's also helpful to approach koans with a sense of playfulness. They're not meant to be heavy or serious. Think of them as invitations to explore the unknown, like a child discovering something new for the first time. This light-hearted approach can help you stay open and curious even when the koan feels challenging. over time, you might find that the koan begins to shift your perspective. What once seemed like a riddle might start to feel like a mirror, reflecting back your own patterns of thought and belief. This is where the real power of koan practice lies. It's not about finding an answer, but about discovering a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. As you continue to explore koans, remember that there's no right or wrong way to engage with them. Each person's experience is unique, and the insights you gain will be deeply personal. The key is to approach the practice with an open mind and a willingness to embrace the unknown. In the next section, we'll explore how to integrate koan practice into your daily life, making it a natural part of your routine. But for now, take a moment to sit with a koan of your choice and see how it opens up new pathways in your mind. You might be surprised by what you discover. Now that we've explored the transformative power of koans, let's shift our focus to something we all do every day: eating. But this time, we're not just talking about food, we're talking about mindful eating, a practice that can turn an ordinary meal into a moment of deep awareness and mental clarity. Mindful eating is about bringing your full attention to the experience of eating. It's not just about what you eat, but how you eat. When you eat mindfully, you engage all your senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and even sound. This practice helps you slow down, savor each bite, and connect with the present moment in a way that can transform your relationship with food and ultimately your mind. To begin, start by setting the stage for your meal. Choose a quiet space where you can eat without distractions. Turn off the TV, put away your phone, and create an environment that allows you to focus fully on your food. This simple act of preparation signals to your mind that this is a time for presence, not multitasking. As you sit down to eat, take a moment to pause. Look at your food, notice its colors, textures, and shapes. Take a deep breath and inhale the aroma. This initial moment of observation helps you transition from the busyness of the day into a state of mindfulness. When you take your first bite, do so slowly. Pay attention to the flavors and textures as they unfold in your mouth. Is the food sweet, salty, sour, or bitter? Is it crunchy, smooth, or chewy? Notice how the food feels as you chew and swallow. This level of attention not only enhances your enjoyment of the meal, but also helps you tune into your body's signals of hunger and fullness. One of the key aspects of mindful eating is listening to your body. Often, we eat out of habit, stress, or boredom rather than true hunger. By slowing down and paying attention, you can start to recognize the difference between physical hunger and emotional cravings. This awareness can help you make more intentional choices about what and when to eat, leading to greater mental clarity and emotional balance. Another important element is gratitude. Before you begin eating, take a moment to reflect on the journey your food has taken to reach your plate. Think about the farmers who grew it, the hands that prepared it, and the natural elements that made it possible. This simple act of gratitude can deepen your connection to your food and foster a sense of appreciation for the nourishment it provides. Mindful eating also encourages you to notice how food affects your mood and energy. After your meal, take a few moments to reflect. Do you feel energized or sluggish, content or restless? Over time, this awareness can help you make choices that support not just your physical health, but your mental well-being too. Incorporating mindful eating into your daily life doesn't require a complete overhaul of your routine. Start small, perhaps with one meal or even one bite. The goal isn't perfection, but presence. Each time you eat mindfully, you're training your mind to stay focused and grounded, even in the midst of life's chaos. As we move forward, we'll explore how mindful eating can also cultivate gratitude and deepen your connection to the world around you. But for now, take a moment to try this practice during your next meal. You might be surprised by how much more you notice and how much more you enjoy the simple act of eating. Now that we've explored the basics of mindful eating, let's take this practice a step further by focusing on how it can cultivate gratitude and deepen your connection to food and life. Gratitude is a powerful emotion, and when combined with mindful eating, it can transform not just your meals but your entire outlook. When you approach your food with gratitude, you begin to see it as more than just fuel. It becomes a source of connection to the earth, to the people who grew and prepared it, and to the life it sustains. This shift in perspective can turn even the simplest meal into a moment of profound appreciation. Start by taking a moment before each meal to pause and reflect. Think about the journey your food has taken to reach your plate. Consider the farmers who planted the seeds, the workers who harvested the crops, and the hands that prepared the meal. Acknowledge the sun, rain, and soil that made it all possible. This simple act of reflection can help you feel more connected to the world around you and foster a sense of gratitude for the abundance in your life. As you eat, continue to focus on this sense of appreciation. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors of your food, and let yourself be amazed by the complexity and beauty of something as ordinary as a piece of fruit or a slice of bread. Each bite becomes an opportunity to express gratitude for the nourishment it provides. Gratitude through mindful eating also extends beyond the food itself. It encourages you to appreciate the time and effort you've taken to prepare and enjoy your meal. In a world that often feels rushed and chaotic, this practice reminds you to slow down and savor the moment. It's a gentle nudge to be present not just with your food but with your life. Over time, this practice can ripple out into other areas of your life. When you cultivate gratitude during meals, you may find yourself noticing and appreciating the small joys in your day. A kind word from a friend, the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the sound of birdsong in the morning. Gratitude becomes a habit, a lens through which you view the world, and let's not forget the impact this has on your mental strength. Gratitude has been shown to reduce stress, increase resilience, and improve overall well-being. By pairing it with mindful eating, you're not just nourishing your body, you're strengthening your mind and spirit. So the next time you sit down to eat, take a moment to express gratitude. Whether it's a silent thank you or a brief reflection, this small act can have a big impact. It's a way of honoring the food, the people, and the processes that brought it to you, and in doing so, you deepen your connection to life itself. As we move forward, we'll explore how letting go of attachments can further enhance your mental strength and inner peace. But for now, let gratitude guide your meals and see how it transforms not just your eating, but your entire way of being. Now that we've seen how gratitude can transform our relationship with food and life, let's turn our attention to another powerful Zen practice, letting go of attachments. This concept, rooted in the idea of non-attachment, is central to Zen philosophy and offers profound benefits for mental strength and inner peace. Non-attachment doesn't mean giving up the things you love or living a life of indifference. Instead, it's about freeing yourself from the grip of clinging, whether to possessions, outcomes, or even emotions. When we hold on too tightly, we create unnecessary suffering for ourselves. Non-attachment teaches us to appreciate what we have without being controlled by the fear of losing it. Think about it this way: imagine holding a handful of sand. If you clench your fist tightly, the sand slips through your fingers, but if you hold it gently with an open palm, you can keep it without struggle. This is the essence of non-attachment, finding balance between engagement and release. One of the most common areas where attachments arise is in our relationships. We often cling to people, expecting them to meet our needs or fulfill our expectations. But when we let go of these demands, we create space for healthier, more authentic connections. Non-attachment allows us to love deeply without needing to control or possess. Material possessions are another area where attachments can weigh us down. We accumulate things believing they'll bring us happiness, only to find that they often bring stress instead. By practicing non-attachment, we learn to value experiences over objects and find contentment in simplicity. Emotional attachments can be the most challenging to release. We hold on to past hurts, regrets, or fears, allowing them to shape our present and future. Non-attachment invites us to acknowledge these emotions without letting them define us. It's about observing our feelings with compassion, then letting them pass like clouds in the sky. So, how can you start practicing non-attachment in your daily life? Begin by noticing where you feel resistance or tension. Is it in your relationships, your possessions, or your emotions? Once you identify these areas, take small steps to loosen your grip. For example, if you're attached to a particular outcome at work, remind yourself that you can only control your effort, not the result. Another helpful practice is to reflect on impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing: our circumstances, our relationships, even our thoughts. By embracing this truth, we can learn to flow with life rather than fighting against it. Non-attachment doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process of letting go bit by bit. But as you practice, you'll notice a shift. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. You'll discover that true strength comes not from holding on, but from knowing when to let go. As we continue, we'll explore practical steps to deepen this practice and integrate it into your life. But for now, take a moment to reflect on where you might be holding on too tightly. What could you release to create more space for peace and joy? Letting go of attachments is a journey, but it's one that leads to greater mental strength and a deeper sense of inner calm. And as we'll see next, this practice can be further enriched by exploring the art of loving kindness meditation. Now that we've explored the philosophy of non-attachment, let's dive into some practical steps you can take to let go of material, emotional, and mental attachments in your daily life. These actionable tips will help you cultivate a sense of freedom and peace one step at a time. Start by decluttering your physical space. Material possessions often carry emotional weight, and letting go of things you no longer need can be incredibly liberating. Begin with one area of your home, perhaps a closet or a drawer, and ask yourself if each item truly serves you. If not, consider donating, recycling, or discarding it. This process isn't just about creating a cleaner space, it's about releasing the hold that objects have on your mind. Next, practice detachment in your relationships. This doesn't mean distancing yourself from loved ones, but rather letting go of the need to control or change them. Focus on accepting people as they are without imposing your expectations. When conflicts arise, remind yourself that you can't control others' actions, only your response. This shift in perspective can lead to healthier, more fulfilling connections. Emotional attachments can be trickier to navigate, but mindfulness is a powerful tool. When you notice yourself clinging to a particular emotion, whether it's anger, regret, or fear, pause and observe it without judgment. Acknowledge the feeling, but don't let it define you. Imagine it as a wave in the ocean. It rises, peaks, and eventually subsides. By practicing this kind of observation, you'll find it easier to let emotions pass without holding on to them. Another effective strategy is to set boundaries with your thoughts. Mental attachments often stem from overthinking or replaying past events. When you catch yourself stuck in a loop of repetitive thoughts, gently redirect your focus to the present moment. Techniques like mindful breathing or grounding exercises can help you break free from these patterns and regain clarity. Consider incorporating gratitude into your daily routine as a way to counterbalance attachment. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it becomes easier to appreciate what you have without clinging to it. For example, instead of worrying about losing a job, reflect on the skills and experiences you've gained. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, making it easier to let go. Finally, embrace the practice of impermanence. Remind yourself that everything in life is temporary: joy, sorrow, success, and failure. This awareness can help you approach life with a lighter heart, knowing that change is the only constant. When you encounter challenges, ask yourself, will this matter in a year? 5 years? Often, the answer puts things into perspective and helps you release unnecessary stress. letting go is a gradual process and it's okay to take small steps. Celebrate your progress, no matter how minor it may seem. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you relate to the world around you, less clinging, more freedom, and a deeper sense of peace. As we move forward, we'll explore how loving kindness meditation can further enhance your ability to let go and cultivate compassion. But for now, take a moment to reflect on one area of your life where you can begin practicing non-attachment today. What small step can you take to release what no longer serves you? Now that we've explored the power of letting go, let's turn our attention to a practice that not only strengthens the mind but also opens the heart, loving kindness meditation. This ancient technique, rooted in Buddhist traditions, is a profound way to cultivate compassion for yourself and others while building mental resilience. Loving kindness meditation, or metta as it's often called, begins with focusing on yourself. Start by finding a comfortable position, closing your eyes, and taking a few deep breaths to center your mind. Once you feel grounded, silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." These words are not just affirmations, they're an invitation to extend genuine care and kindness toward yourself. After a few minutes, shift your focus to someone you care about deeply, a loved one, a close friend, or even a mentor. Visualize them in your mind and repeat the same phrases, this time directed toward them. May you be happy. May you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease. Feel the warmth of your compassion flowing outward, connecting you to them in a meaningful way. Next, extend this practice to someone neutral in your life, perhaps a coworker or a neighbor you don't know well. This step can be challenging, but it's a powerful way to break down barriers and foster a sense of universal goodwill. Finally, if you feel ready, include someone you find difficult or have conflict with. This doesn't mean you condone their actions, but it allows you to release resentment and cultivate inner peace. The benefits of loving kindness meditation are profound. Research shows that regular practice can reduce stress, increase positive emotions, and even improve relationships. By training your mind to focus on compassion, you're not only strengthening your mental resilience but also creating a ripple effect of kindness in the world around you. As we continue, we'll explore how to expand this practice further, extending compassion not just to others but also to yourself in deeper, more transformative ways. For now, take a moment to try loving kindness meditation. Who will you include in your circle of compassion today? Now that we've laid the foundation for loving kindness meditation, let's take this practice even further by exploring how to extend compassion not only to others but also to yourself in deeper, more meaningful ways. This expansion is where the true transformative power of metta begins to shine. Start by revisiting the practice of directing kindness toward yourself. Often we're our own harshest critics, and this can create mental barriers that hold us back. To counter this, spend a little extra time repeating the phrases, "May I be happy. May I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." As you do this, try to truly feel the warmth of these words. Imagine them wrapping around you like a gentle embrace, reminding you that you too deserve compassion and care. Once you've deepened your connection with self-compassion, shift your focus outward again. This time, think of someone you admire but don't know personally, perhaps a public figure, an author, or even a historical figure whose work inspires you. Visualize them clearly and repeat the phrases, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease." This step helps you extend goodwill beyond your immediate circle, fostering a sense of universal connection. Now, let's take it a step further. Think of someone you find challenging, a person who may have caused you pain or frustration. This part of the practice can feel uncomfortable, but it's incredibly powerful. As you repeat the phrases for them, remind yourself that this isn't about excusing their behavior, but about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. You might say, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease." notice how this act of compassion can soften your heart and create space for healing. Finally, expand your circle of compassion to include all beings everywhere. Visualize the entire world, people, animals, even the planet itself, and silently offer the phrases, "May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings live with ease." This universal extension of loving kindness helps you cultivate a sense of interconnectedness and peace that transcends individual relationships. By practicing loving kindness meditation in this expanded way, you're not only strengthening your mental resilience but also nurturing a profound sense of empathy and connection. It's a reminder that compassion, when extended fully, has the power to transform not just your mind but the world around you. As we move forward, we'll explore how to integrate these practices into your daily life, ensuring that the benefits of loving kindness meditation become a lasting part of your mental strength toolkit. For now, take a moment to reflect. How might expanding your circle of compassion change the way you see yourself and others? Now that we've explored the transformative power of loving kindness meditation, let's step into the natural world and discover how immersing yourself in nature can deepen your Zen practice and strengthen your mental resilience. Nature has always been a cornerstone of Zen philosophy, offering a space where the mind can find stillness and clarity amidst the chaos of daily life. When you spend time in nature, you're not just taking a break from your routine, you're aligning yourself with the rhythms of the earth. Zen teaches us to observe and appreciate the present moment, and there's no better place to practice this than in the outdoors. Whether it's the rustling of leaves, the sound of a flowing stream, or the sight of a vast horizon, nature provides countless opportunities to anchor your awareness in the here and now. This connection to nature isn't just calming, it's deeply grounding. Studies have shown that spending time in natural environments can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve overall mental well-being. But from a Zen perspective, it goes even deeper. Nature reminds us of impermanence and interconnectedness. Watching the seasons change, for example, can help you embrace the idea that everything is in flux, teaching you to let go of attachments and find peace in the flow of life. To practice nature immersion, start by finding a quiet outdoor space where you can be fully present. It could be a park, a forest, a beach, or even your backyard. As you settle into this space, take a few moments to engage all your senses. Notice the colors, textures, and sounds around you. Feel the ground beneath your feet or the breeze on your skin. Breathe deeply, allowing the fresh air to fill your lungs and clear your mind. As you continue, try to let go of any thoughts or distractions. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the natural world around you. You might focus on a single element, like the movement of water or the pattern of tree branches, and let it guide your attention. This practice of mindful observation helps you cultivate a sense of inner calm and mental clarity, aligning perfectly with Zen principles. Nature immersion also encourages a sense of humility and gratitude. When you're surrounded by the vastness of the natural world, it's easier to let go of ego and recognize your place within the larger web of life. This perspective can be incredibly freeing, helping you release stress and find a deeper sense of peace. By making nature immersion a regular part of your Zen practice, you'll not only strengthen your mental resilience but also deepen your connection to the world around you. It's a reminder that, just like the trees and rivers, you are part of something much greater, a truth that can bring profound clarity and balance to your life. As we move forward, we'll explore how to deepen this connection even further, offering practical tips for integrating nature into your daily routines. For now, take a moment to reflect. How might spending more time in nature help you find stillness and strength in your own life? Now that we've explored the basics of nature immersion, let's take this practice a step further and discover how to deepen your connection with the natural world through mindful activities like hiking, gardening, or simply observing your surroundings. These practices not only enhance your Zen journey but also bring a sense of peace and presence into your daily life. When you hike mindfully, it's not just about reaching the destination, it's about being fully present with each step. As you walk, pay attention to the rhythm of your breath and the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Notice the sounds around you, the crunch of leaves, the chirping of birds, or the rustle of wind through the trees. Let these natural elements guide your awareness, pulling you into the present moment. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the experience of walking. This simple act of mindful hiking can transform a routine activity into a powerful Zen practice, helping you cultivate focus and inner calm. Gardening is another wonderful way to deepen your connection with nature. As you plant, water, or tend to your garden, approach it with a sense of mindfulness. Feel the soil in your hands, notice the textures of leaves and petals, and observe the growth and changes in your plants over time. Gardening teaches patience and presence, reminding you that growth happens in its own time. It's a beautiful metaphor for life, encouraging you to nurture not just your plants but also your own mental and emotional well-being. Even if you don't have access to a garden or hiking trails, you can still practice mindfulness by simply observing the natural world around you. Find a quiet spot, perhaps a park bench or a window with a view, and take a few moments to notice the details. Watch the way sunlight filters through the trees or how clouds drift across the sky. Observe the movements of insects or the patterns of shadows on the ground. These small, mindful observations can ground you in the present moment, helping you find stillness and clarity amidst the busyness of life. To make these practices even more impactful, try incorporating gratitude into your time in nature. As you hike, garden, or observe, take a moment to silently thank the natural world for its beauty and abundance. This simple act of appreciation can deepen your sense of connection and foster a greater sense of peace and contentment. By integrating these mindful activities into your routine, you'll not only strengthen your connection to nature but also enhance your mental resilience and overall well-being. Nature becomes more than just a backdrop. It becomes a teacher guiding you toward greater awareness, presence, and inner balance. As we continue, we'll explore how journaling with Zen principles can further support your mental strength and self-reflection. For now, take a moment to consider, how might these mindful practices help you deepen your connection to the natural world and, in turn, to yourself? Now that we've explored how nature can deepen your mindfulness practice, let's turn our attention inward with the next exercise, journaling with Zen principles. Journaling is more than just writing down your thoughts. It's a powerful tool for self-reflection, mental clarity, and cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself. When approached with a Zen mindset, journaling becomes a meditative practice, helping you observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, just as you would in seated meditation. To begin, set aside a few quiet moments each day for journaling. Find a calm space where you won't be interrupted, and bring your full attention to the act of writing. Start by simply noting what's on your mind, your thoughts, feelings, or any experiences from the day. The key here is to write without overthinking or editing. Let your words flow naturally, as if you're having a conversation with yourself. This practice of free writing helps you tap into your inner world, uncovering insights and patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. As you journal, try to incorporate Zen themes like mindfulness, non-attachment, and impermanence. For example, if you find yourself dwelling on a past mistake or worrying about the future, use your journal to explore these thoughts with curiosity rather than judgment. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I let go of what no longer serves me? By reflecting on these questions, you'll begin to see your thoughts as passing clouds, present for a moment but not permanent. Another way to infuse Zen into your journaling is to focus on gratitude. At the end of each entry, take a moment to write down one or two things you're grateful for. This could be something as simple as a kind gesture from a friend or the beauty of a sunset. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. If you're unsure where to start, try using prompts to guide your reflections. For instance, you might write about a moment when you felt truly present, or explore how you can simplify your life to create more mental space. These prompts can help you dive deeper into your thoughts and emotions, making your journaling practice more meaningful and insightful. Remember, journaling with Zen principles isn't about perfection, it's about presence. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The act of putting pen to paper is itself a form of mindfulness, helping you slow down and connect with your inner self. Over time, this practice can become a sanctuary, a place where you process your thoughts, release emotional tension, and cultivate mental clarity. As we move forward, we'll explore specific journaling prompts to help you deepen this practice even further. For now, consider this. How might journaling with a Zen approach help you better understand your thoughts and emotions, and in turn, strengthen your mental resilience? Now that we've established the foundation of journaling with Zen principles, let's dive into some specific prompts to help you explore your thoughts and emotions more deeply. These prompts are designed to guide your reflections, helping you uncover insights and cultivate mental clarity in a way that aligns with Zen philosophy. Start with this simple yet powerful question: what is present in this moment? Take a few minutes to write about what you're experiencing right now, your thoughts, feelings, physical sensations, or even the sounds around you. This prompt encourages you to anchor yourself in the present, a core principle of Zen. By focusing on the here and now, you can begin to let go of distractions and connect more deeply with your inner self. Another prompt to consider is, what am I holding onto that no longer serves me? This question invites you to reflect on attachments, whether they're material possessions, old beliefs, or lingering emotions. Write freely about what comes to mind and explore how letting go of these attachments might create more mental space and peace in your life. Remember, Zen teaches us that clinging to things often leads to suffering, so this prompt can be a powerful tool for practicing non-attachment. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stuck, try this prompt. What is one small step I can take today to simplify my life? Simplification is a key theme in Zen, and this question encourages you to think about practical ways to reduce clutter, both physical and mental. Whether it's decluttering a drawer, setting boundaries, or letting go of unnecessary commitments, this prompt helps you focus on actionable steps toward a calmer, more intentional life. For moments of self-doubt or inner criticism, ask yourself, how can I meet this thought with kindness and curiosity? This prompt shifts your perspective from judgment to compassion, allowing you to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Write about how you might respond to these thoughts with understanding, as if you were offering advice to a close friend. This practice not only fosters self-compassion, but also strengthens your ability to navigate challenging emotions with grace. Finally, consider reflecting on impermanence with this prompt. What can I appreciate about this moment, knowing it will not last? This question invites you to embrace the fleeting nature of life, a central teaching in Zen. Write about the beauty, joy, or even challenges of the present moment, and explore how acknowledging impermanence can deepen your gratitude and resilience. These prompts are just a starting point. Feel free to adapt them to your own experiences and needs. The goal is not to find the right answers, but to engage in a process of self-discovery and reflection. Over time, you'll find that journaling with these prompts becomes a natural extension of your Zen practice, helping you cultivate mental strength and clarity in everyday life. As we continue, we'll explore how simplifying your life can further enhance your mental resilience, building on the insights you've gained through journaling. For now, take a moment to reflect which of these prompts resonates most with you, and how might it help you deepen your understanding of yourself and your emotions. Now that we've explored how journaling can help you reflect and gain clarity, let's shift our focus to another powerful Zen practice, simplifying life. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, the Zen philosophy of simplicity offers a refreshing path to mental strength and inner peace. At its core, simplicity is about stripping away the unnecessary, whether it's physical clutter, mental baggage, or overwhelming commitments, so you can focus on what truly matters. The first step in simplifying your life is to look at your physical environment. Clutter in your surroundings often reflects and amplifies clutter in your mind. Start small. Choose one area of your home or workspace to declutter. It could be a drawer, a shelf, or even your desk. As you sort through your belongings, ask yourself, does this item bring me joy or serve a purpose? If the answer is no, consider letting it go. This process isn't just about creating a cleaner space. It's about cultivating a mindset of intentionality and mindfulness. Next, turn your attention to your schedule. Many of us fill our days with endless tasks and obligations, leaving little room for rest or reflection. Take a moment to review your commitments. Are there activities or responsibilities that drain your energy without adding value to your life? Simplifying your schedule might mean saying no more often, setting boundaries, or prioritizing activities that align with your values and goals. By creating space in your day, you give yourself the opportunity to breathe, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. Simplifying your mental space is just as important as decluttering your physical environment. Our minds are often cluttered with worries, regrets, and endless to-do lists. One way to address this is through mindfulness practices like the ones we've discussed earlier. When you notice your thoughts spiraling, pause and bring your attention back to the present moment. Ask yourself, what is essential right now? This simple question can help you let go of mental clutter and focus on what's truly important. Another aspect of mental simplification involves letting go of perfectionism. Many of us hold ourselves to impossibly high standards, which can lead to stress and burnout. Instead of striving for perfection, aim for progress. Celebrate small wins and remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. This shift in mindset can free up mental energy and create a sense of ease and acceptance. Finally, consider the role of technology in your life. While it can be a valuable tool, it can also contribute to mental clutter and distraction. Take time to evaluate your relationship with technology. Are there apps, notifications, or habits that pull you away from the present moment? Simplifying your digital life might mean setting boundaries, like turning off notifications during certain times of the day or designating tech-free zones in your home. As you begin to simplify your life, remember that this is a gradual process, not a one-time event. Each small step you take, whether it's decluttering a drawer, setting a boundary, or letting go of a perfectionist mindset, contributes to a stronger, more resilient mind. By embracing simplicity, you create space for clarity, peace, and a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. In the next section, we'll explore how embracing impermanence can further enhance your mental resilience, building on the foundation of simplicity you've started to cultivate. For now, take a moment to reflect. What's one area of your life, physical, mental, or emotional, that you could simplify today? Now that we've explored the philosophy of simplicity and its impact on mental strength, let's dive into some practical steps to declutter your environment and schedule. These actionable tips will help you create a more intentional and peaceful space, both physically and mentally. Start with a single area. Trying to tackle everything at once can feel overwhelming, so focus on one small space, a drawer, a closet, or even your desk. Begin by removing everything from that area and sorting items into 3 categories: keep, donate, and discard. As you handle each item, ask yourself, does this add value to my life? If it doesn't, let it go. This process isn't just about clearing space, it's about making room for what truly matters. Next, create a system for organization. Once you've decided what to keep, find a designated place for each item. Use containers, labels, or dividers to keep things tidy and easy to find. The goal is to make your space functional and stress-free, so you can focus on what's important without distractions. When it comes to your schedule, start by listing all your commitments and activities. Then, evaluate each one based on its importance and alignment with your values. Are there tasks that drain your energy without adding value? Consider eliminating or delegating them. Simplifying your schedule might mean saying no to certain obligations or setting boundaries to protect your time and energy. Another helpful strategy is to batch similar tasks together. For example, set aside specific times for checking emails, running errands, or doing household chores. This approach reduces the mental load of constantly switching between tasks and helps you stay focused and efficient. Don't forget to declutter your digital life as well. Start by organizing your devices, delete unused apps, clear out old files, and unsubscribe from unnecessary emails. Set boundaries around your screen time, such as turning off notifications during meals or designating tech-free hours before bed. A simplified digital space can significantly reduce mental clutter and improve your focus. Finally, make decluttering a regular habit. Set aside a few minutes each day or a dedicated time each week to tidy up and reassess your space and schedule. Consistency is key to maintaining a simplified lifestyle and preventing clutter from building up again. By taking these practical steps, you'll not only create a more organized environment, but also cultivate a mindset of intentionality and mindfulness. Simplifying your surroundings and schedule allows you to focus on what truly matters, fostering mental clarity and resilience. In the next section, we'll explore how embracing impermanence can further enhance your mental strength, building on the foundation of simplicity you've started to cultivate. For now, take a moment to reflect. What's one small step you can take today to simplify your life? Now that we've laid the groundwork for simplifying your life, let's turn our attention to a profound Zen principle that can transform how you approach challenges and change: impermanence. In Zen philosophy, impermanence is the understanding that everything in life is constantly changing, nothing stays the same forever. This might sound unsettling at first, but when embraced, it becomes a powerful tool for building mental resilience and finding peace in the midst of life's uncertainties. Think about it: seasons change, relationships evolve, and even our own thoughts and emotions are in constant flux. By accepting impermanence, we learn to let go of the need to control every outcome and instead focus on adapting to what life brings. This doesn't mean we stop caring or striving. Rather, it's about cultivating a mindset that allows us to flow with change rather than resist it. One way to practice embracing impermanence is through mindful observation. Take a moment to notice the small, everyday changes around you: the way sunlight shifts throughout the day, the fleeting nature of a bird's song, or even the changing expressions on a loved one's face. These observations remind us that life is a series of moments, each one unique and transient. By tuning into these subtle shifts, we train our minds to appreciate the present rather than clinging to the past or worrying about the future. Another powerful exercise is to reflect on your own experiences of change. Consider a time when something you thought was permanent, a job, a relationship, or even a belief shifted or ended. How did you adapt? What did you learn from that experience? Often, we find that change, though difficult, brings growth and new opportunities. Reflecting on these moments helps us see impermanence not as a threat but as a natural part of life's journey. To deepen this practice, try incorporating impermanence into your meditation. Sit quietly and focus on your breath, noticing how each inhale and exhale is different from the last. As thoughts arise, observe them without judgment, acknowledging their fleeting nature. This simple exercise can help you develop a sense of detachment from the ups and downs of life, fostering a calm and resilient mind. Embracing impermanence also means letting go of attachments, whether to material possessions, outcomes, or even identities. When we hold too tightly to these things, we create unnecessary suffering. Instead, Zen teaches us to appreciate what we have while recognizing that it won't last forever. This mindset frees us to live more fully in the present, unburdened by fear or regret. As you begin to integrate this concept into your daily life, you'll find that impermanence becomes a source of strength rather than anxiety. It reminds us that even the most challenging moments are temporary and that every ending is also a new beginning. In the next section, we'll explore practical ways to apply the concept of impermanence in your daily life, helping you navigate change with grace and resilience. For now, take a moment to reflect. What's one area of your life where you can start embracing impermanence today? Now that we've explored the concept of impermanence and its role in building mental resilience, let's dive into practical ways to apply this principle in your daily life. Embracing change doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can start with small, intentional steps that help you navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and peace. One effective strategy is to create a daily ritual of reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to think about what changed, both big and small. Maybe a plan didn't go as expected, or perhaps you noticed a shift in your mood or perspective. Acknowledge these changes without judgment and remind yourself that they are part of life's natural flow. This simple practice helps you become more comfortable with the idea that nothing stays the same, and it trains your mind to adapt rather than resist. Another way to apply impermanence is by practicing gratitude for the present moment. When you find yourself worrying about the future or clinging to the past, pause and focus on what you have right now. For example, if you're enjoying a cup of tea, savor its warmth and flavor, knowing that this moment won't last forever. By appreciating the here and now, you cultivate a sense of contentment that isn't dependent on external circumstances. You can also use impermanence as a tool for decision-making. When faced with a difficult choice, ask yourself, how important will this be in a week, a month, or a year? Often, we realize that what feels urgent or overwhelming in the moment is just a small part of a larger, ever-changing picture. This perspective can help you make decisions with greater clarity and less anxiety. Incorporating impermanence into your relationships can also be transformative. Recognize that every interaction is unique and fleeting. Instead of holding onto grudges or expectations, approach each conversation with openness and curiosity. This mindset fosters deeper connections and helps you let go of conflicts more easily, knowing that every moment is an opportunity for growth and understanding. Finally, consider how impermanence can inspire you to take action. If there's something you've been putting off, whether it's a creative project, a difficult conversation, or a personal goal, remind yourself that time is always moving forward. Use the awareness of life's fleeting nature as motivation to pursue what truly matters to you. By integrating these strategies into your daily routine, you'll find that impermanence becomes a source of strength rather than fear. It teaches you to embrace change as a natural part of life, helping you move through challenges with grace and resilience. In the next section, we'll explore the transformative power of silence and how silent retreats can deepen your mental strength. For now, take a moment to reflect. How can you start applying the principle of impermanence in your own life today? Now that we've explored how embracing impermanence can bring resilience and peace, let's shift our focus to the profound practice of silent retreats. Silent retreats are a powerful way to deepen your mental strength by creating space for inner stillness and self-reflection. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, stepping into silence can feel like a radical act of self-care. The benefits of silent retreats are vast. First, they allow you to disconnect from external stimuli, giving your mind a much-needed break from the endless chatter of daily life. This break helps reduce stress, improve focus, and restore mental clarity. By removing the need to respond or react, you create an opportunity to simply observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice strengthens your ability to stay present and centered, even in the midst of life's chaos. Silent retreats also encourage deep self-awareness. Without the usual distractions, you're able to tune into your inner world more clearly. You might notice patterns in your thinking, uncover hidden emotions, or gain insights into areas of your life that need attention. This heightened awareness can lead to greater emotional resilience and a stronger sense of self. Preparing for a silent retreat is key to making the most of the experience. Start by setting an intention for your time in silence. What do you hope to gain, whether it's clarity, peace, or a deeper connection to yourself? Having a clear purpose will guide your practice. Next, choose a retreat that aligns with your needs. Some retreats are held in nature, while others take place in meditation centers or monasteries. Consider the environment that will best support your journey. Once you arrive, embrace the structure of the retreat. Most silent retreats include periods of meditation, mindful movement, and time for personal reflection. Follow the schedule, but also listen to your body and mind. If you feel restless or overwhelmed, take a gentle walk or sit quietly in nature. The goal isn't to force anything, but to allow whatever arises to be part of your experience. Engaging in a silent retreat also means letting go of expectations. Silence can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to constant stimulation. You might notice restlessness, boredom, or even resistance. Instead of fighting these feelings, acknowledge them with compassion. Over time, you'll find that silence becomes a source of comfort and insight. As you prepare to leave the retreat, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. How can you carry the stillness and clarity you've cultivated back into your daily life? Even small practices like taking a few minutes of silence each day or setting aside time for mindful reflection can help you maintain the benefits of your retreat. Silent retreats are not just an escape from the noise, they're an invitation to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. By embracing the power of silence, you build mental strength, resilience, and a profound sense of inner peace. In the next section, we'll explore how you can create mini silent retreats at home, bringing the transformative power of silence into your everyday routine. For now, consider this. What would it feel like to give yourself the gift of silence, even for just a few moments today? Now, let's bring the transformative power of silence into your everyday life by creating mini silent retreats at home. You don't need to travel to a remote location or set aside days of your time to experience the benefits of silence. With a few simple adjustments, you can carve out moments of stillness right where you are. Start by designating a quiet space in your home. This could be a corner of your living room, a cozy spot in your bedroom, or even a peaceful area in your garden. The key is to choose a place where you feel comfortable and free from distractions. Make this space inviting by adding elements that promote calm, such as a cushion, a blanket, or a small plant. Next, set a time for your mini retreat. Even 10 to 15 minutes can make a difference. Begin by turning off your phone, closing your laptop, and letting others in your household know that you need some uninterrupted time. This small act of boundary setting helps create the mental space you need to fully immerse yourself in silence. During your mini retreat, focus on being present. You might start with a few minutes of mindful breathing, allowing your breath to anchor you in the moment. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath without judgment. You can also incorporate a short meditation or a body scan to deepen your sense of relaxation and awareness. Another way to enhance your mini retreat is by engaging in a simple, mindful activity. This could be sipping a cup of tea slowly, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting and observing the sounds around you. The goal is to move through the activity with full attention, savoring each moment as it unfolds. If you find it challenging to sit in silence, try pairing it with gentle movement. A short walk around your home or a few stretches can help ease restlessness and bring your focus back to the present. The key is to move with intention, paying attention to how your body feels with each step or stretch. As you wrap up your mini retreat, take a moment to reflect on how you feel. Notice any shifts in your mood, energy, or clarity. Over time, these small pockets of silence can add up, helping you build mental resilience and a deeper connection to yourself. The beauty of mini silent retreats is their accessibility. Whether it's during your morning routine, a lunch break, or before bed, these moments of stillness can become a regular part of your day. By making silence a priority, you create a sanctuary within your own life, a place where you can recharge, reflect, and find peace. In the next section, we'll explore how journaling with Zen principles can further deepen your mental strength and self-awareness. For now, consider this. What small step can you take today to invite more silence into your life? As we come to the end of our journey through these 25 Zen exercises, it's important to reflect on how each practice contributes to building mental strength. From the grounding stillness of Zazen to the mindful awareness of walking meditation, and from the simplicity of mindful breathing to the profound insights of Koan practice, each exercise offers a unique pathway to inner resilience. Together, they form a powerful toolkit for navigating life's challenges with clarity, calm, and compassion. The beauty of these practices lies in their accessibility. You don't need to master them all at once. Start small, choose one or two exercises that resonate with you and commit to them consistently. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts in how you respond to stress, how you relate to your thoughts, and how you connect with the world around you. Mental strength isn't built overnight, but with patience and dedication, these practices can transform your inner landscape. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's perfectly okay. What matters is showing up for yourself, even in small ways. Whether it's taking a few mindful breaths, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting in silence, every step you take brings you closer to a stronger, more centered version of yourself. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these exercises have you tried? What impact have they had on your mental strength? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new exploration of Zen practices and mental resilience. Thank you for joining me on this path toward greater mental strength. Until next time, take a deep breath, stay present, and keep nurturing your inner peace.